All these problems without a single match having been played in the 2014 World Cup. The first match again is set for Thursday. CCTV's Joel Richards is live for us in Rio de Janeiro. And Joel, that brings us up to speed on the other issue that we've been following, the strike of the subway workers in Sao Paulo.
Evening, Elaine. Well, as you said, the strike has really been creating a lot of fear for the authorities about whether or not Sao Paulo will be ready to host this first match, Brazil against Croatia, as you said, on Thursday. At the moment, that strike has been suspended. It was on for 5 days. Over salary payment, the workers are demanding a 12% increase, the government holding out for something closer to 8%. There are negotiations at the moment, but the workers are threatening to return to strike action on Thursday if these are not successful, and of course that would cause congestion and chaos on day one of the World Cup. Here in Rio, Elaine, the issue of security, though, is still very much a major concern. In 2008, the police took on an ambitious project to take control of the favelas, the shantytowns, and take control away from the drug gangs. Nonetheless, in many areas, violence is still very much the theme. Lucrecia, Franco, CCTV's correspondent, visited the Mare complex near Rio's international airport.
Soldiers in trucks pointing weapons patrol the streets of the Mare complex in Rio de Janeiro, a shantytown that combines some 15 poor neighborhoods. Mare is home to around 130,000 people. The troops were called in to drive drug gangs out of the shantytown that lies near Rio's international airport, a response to escalating violence in the area. 37 other favelas now have regular security posts set up, part of the government's so-called pacification program. Mare is next. Marinalva dos Santos has been living in Mare for the last 28 years and is worried about what will happen.
This is due to the World Cup and the Olympics, and that is very dangerous for us, residents of this community, because surely there will be a retaliation, and that is our main fear.
Residents have been living here under the rule of armed drug gangs for years. Now they have to bear the presence of some 2,500 troops patrolling the favela.
The military occupation of Mare will last until July 31st, just after the end of the World Cup. Critics say it will only serve tourists flying in and out of the city of Rio de Janeiro during the football tournament.
Então, nesse sentido, essa linha de ação.
This line of action looks at favelas as a separate territory, a dangerous territory, a kind of enemy territory of the city, and that is a problem.
People here say they would rather have public services instead of soldiers, but Rio officials insist they're doing what they can for these areas, while delivering safe and secure games.
The
planning for the World Cup is ready and involved more than 7,000 state police, without counting the federal forces and the strategic forces from the army. So we are ready, and from the first fortnight in May, the actions will already have started. So for the World Cup, we won't have any problems. We will have a secure World Cup.
Rio will host 7 World Cup matches, including the final, and what the city doesn't want visitors to witness is violence. Residents don't want violence either, but worry about what will happen once the games are over and the soldiers are gone. Lucrecia, Franco, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.
So this World Cup then really looking to have as much news off the pitch as it will be producing, of course, on the pitch. 2 days to go. Some very bad news for the Brazil camp. Luis Scolari, the head coach there, heard that his nephew was killed in a car accident. He was close to leaving the team camp there, as we said, just 2 days away then from the start of the World Cup and, of course, Brazil's debut in Sao Paulo against Croatia. Back to you, Elaine.
All right, the countdown continues. Joel Richards, thanks for that.